Hello YouTubers, subscribers, and friends. Welcome to my channel. Man, it is 79 degrees right now. It is 35% humidity. Somebody's going to go out on a horse ride here. It's a pretty horse. Right? I'm going to go walk on a Roadrunner trail. I've already just seen a coyote run across the street where I'm going to be hiking. We had some monsoon storms last night. It is monsoon season. My wife was texting me, telling me be careful when you go into town because it's got a speed trap set up in town. A couple of SUVs, undercover cop cars. So I'm like, well, I was going to go into town and hike, but I'm going to go stay up here. So I don't feel like dealing with them speed traps. Not that I'm wanted or anything, it's just, I don't know why they're stopping people, randomly stopping people, but I don't live in a Nazi country, so I'm going to go hiking over here. I'm going to take the Roadrunner trail and get a quick hike in today. That's a pretty horse. 1.4 miles to Panther Peak Wash Trail. I don't know if I'm going to go that far. Oh, look at that bug right on the end of it. Looks like a dragonfly. Focus. I don't know if it's real or it's dead. Oh, it's real. Sometimes you see them sitting on stuff and they're like transformed out of their body and their whole body stays stuck there. This is the Roadrunner trail. Hopefully I'll see some Roadrunners. The radio says we got 50% chance of monsoon storms today. Check this out. There's some more prickly pear cactus fruit. I have all the cactuses in my yard have fruit growing on them, but they're not ripe like this one yet. It's I can already feel kind of like sprinkling coming down on me already. But Phoenix is getting a lot of monsoon storms. They're getting hammered pretty hard with rain and flooding and strong winds. Yep, more fruit. I just love the mountain views. Awesome sauce! This area right here, all the prickly pears are getting the fruits coming into bloom here. Look how dark this one looks right here. That one is ready to eat. I've eaten this before. It's kind of a acquired taste. Kind of tastes like a raspberry jelly, kind of, because when you split it open, there's all kinds of little seeds in it, like raspberries have. It's starting to sprinkle on me. On these kind of days, the breeze is picking up now. When it's nice and cool like this, like I said earlier, I just saw a coyote before I started this hike run over in this area. This kind of weather brings out all the creepy crawlies, the predators, because there is no sun shining. Give it a 360 view. It's sprinkling on me. I'm probably going to get about a 20-minute walk in. And it's nice and cool. You know, the snakes, my wife watches the news and a lot of people getting bit by rattlesnakes. Because I said they don't know what they're doing. They're going out in the wrong times of the days. Look at this cactus sorrel here. This is one of them weird cactuses, crested cactus. And they're not paying attention to where they walk and they're getting bit. Gonna look on this side. So really got to pay attention to where you're walking at. This thing's probably about 13 feet, 14 feet tall. So I got my walking stick today, just in case I see something. Remember last time I came here, it's probably been about 3 months ago since the last time I came here. The very first time I came here, I found this thing here. At one time there was a road, there's a fence right there, but this is a cattle crossing thing, and there's one here. And there's no road here. I've researched this before. try to find out when there's a road here. And there's nothing here. Just this old reminiscence of maybe at one time there was a road here. Who knows how many years ago. I mean, there's that crested saguaro right over there. My camera don't seem to want to focus right because of the gloomy weather. Oh, I just kicked this cactus. This is the trail I'm walking on today. Trail marker. So when you're going down these washes here, it leads out into a wash, you know which trail you came out on. Because if you're not paying attention, you'll go right by, because this doesn't really look like a trail, it just looks like a river carving, just like something like that. You know, so that's why people put these rocks here, mark their trails. A couple days ago I caught a huge horny toad in my yard. Like I said, this weather brings out all the creepy crawlies. And he was a big boy. And I put him on my Instagram. It's a video on my Instagram, so if you want to check it out, go to my Instagram, I Seek Out the Truth Arizona, and you'll see this big horny toad. And I took him in the house and I let Jerry smell him, and Jerry didn't really want to smell him. He was kind of like scared of him. And then I let my cat Cleo smell him, and she wanted to lick him. She tried to lick him. She ended up licking my finger, but so then I took him to the sink and I put some water on him because it was kind of hot outside. You know, washed him off a little bit. He seemed to like it a lot, and it brought out the colors on the back of his back. But I didn't film that part. I just filmed the part of me catching him. Here's some trails right here. It looks like this is either deer trail or javelina trails, because there's so many. There's like a huge group of them going that way. There's a trail that goes that way, and these look pretty fresh. Because the reason I can tell it's fresh is because the ground has got a light color, and then when the footprint disturbs it, there's a dark color underneath it. Right there. And then if it's old, the wind will blow the old dirt and cover it, and it won't look as fresh as like these look. Just like I made this mark with my, see how dark that is? Hold on. The difference in the shades of the dirt. Yeah, came from right over there. It's like there was like a group or something sitting there. So maybe this was just recently. Maybe they heard me coming down the trail and they booked off, took off that way. Ran across there, went on that trail over there and went that way. Yeah, it's a whole trail. I've never been this way. Let's go check it out. Getting harder to track them. It looks like they went right up in there. And it looks like a sleeping area. You could come up right up on top of these animals sometimes and you won't even know they're there because they blend in so well to the environment. But the sun is trying to come out. I don't think so, because over towards Tucson the clouds are much darker and I'm getting sprinkling on me. Let's go a little bit further on this trail. Yeah, this looks like a sleeping area for wildlife. As you can see, some poop dropping there. There's a bunch of poop dropping there. There's more than one in this area. Bunch of droppings right here. Scat. But as you can tell, this is old. There's like, this looks the same color as all this other surrounding area. So it's an old hole, but this is a fresh track right here. There's darker trail right here. This looks like a deer track. I know there's coyote out there because, like I said, when I started off over there, I saw them run this way. So you never know how far the coyote is. More scat right there. no longer is a trail. It's just going into the desert now. So, see, deer track. I mean, deer scat right here. Big old pile of deer scat. It goes. The trail goes up here. All right, there's no trail. I'm not going to go up in there. I'm going to try and go back to the trail. But this is definitely deer tracks area here. All you're hearing is quails. Sounds like there's a whole bunch of them over there. More deer track here, fresh deer tracks. And they come from over this area. It's like one was laying like right here or something, and they got up and ran that way. I don't know when deer season is. I don't remember. Definitely more than one, because there's a set of tracks that go that way, and then there's a set of tracks that go this way and run down that way. I didn't know there was any deer in this area because they're so close. There's homes right here. Learn something new every day. Quails are going crazy over here. I just saw 2 coyotes run off over through there. I can never get my camera turned on fast enough when I see them. It's sprinkling and the sun is out. That's weird. I can hear this quail right over here in this tree. He's calling the other quail. He makes that call. Then there's a quail call way over there. He does that call. And then there's one way over there also. Answering. One answered over there and one answered over here behind me. Like I said, it's been 10 minutes since the last time I recorded, but I've been out here 25 minutes now already. I think I'm going to turn around and head back. That's a beautiful bird flying around over there. Thought it was a butterfly at first. Check out this Ocotillo here. How nice it looks. When the monsoon rains, brings back the color in the leaves. The sun is starting to come out. You can see the clouds over there in Tucson building up. They're not dark, but they're building up. We're definitely going to get more storms later on tonight. I just want to walk a few more minutes this way, and then I'm going to turn and head back. Alright, I'm going to turn around here because there's a bunch of flies over here. Ouch. Looking rocks. So it's a 25-minute walk. I'm going to turn around and walk back. See them rocks right there on that mountain? I have a video, one of my older hiking videos, where I hiked to the base of it, the bottom of it down there, and found some old gold mines over there also. But that's pretty cool looking mountain. That's Panther Peak right there, and this mountain right on the other side over there, that's Sombrero. That's where the trails that I hike at a lot. I forget the name of the park that's over there, but I was going to go over there, but like I said, I'm not going to drive through the Gestapo speed trap or whatever they're doing, pulling people over randomly. Papers, please! Papers! I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to start my day off like that. So I'm going to turn around and head back. This is going uphill now. And like I said, I saw one coyote when I first started, and then I saw 2 more run that way. I love seeing the wildlife when I'm out hiking. I just wish I could catch them on camera. Too fast sometimes. Lightning strike victim. Saguaro has seen better days. These lizards out here are so long that they freak you out when they run right across in front of you, because they look like a long snake. One just ran in there. I hear you, Quail. I hear you. Almost back to my car, and I see this prickly pear cactus fruit here. My mom used to make us pick these, and then she would make jelly, and she'd put that on our toast in the morning for breakfast. Like I said, it's an acquired taste. The cool rock. If you're new to my channel, you might not know that I like rocks. I've been picking up rocks my whole life in the desert for my mom. She got these huge rocks in her yard. Go check out my mom's videos. I think I have them titled My Mom's House or something like that if you're new to my channel. She's got a really eccentric yard. Whew! And that's the reason why I go in the desert so much, because she used to take us out in the desert as kids and teach us how to live off the land in the desert. And like I said, if you're new to my channel, this might be your first video you watch my channel. My mom, when we were kids, used to take me and my brothers. I got 4 brothers. I'm in the middle. She'd take us out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, far, 100 miles from any city or town, and drop us off in the desert and tell us, find your way home. And me and my brothers, we'd have to hike back. We knew what cactuses we could eat, and we knew how to catch wildlife and start fires with 2 sticks and stuff like that. So when I took a survival course back when I lived in Florida for 7 days, I already knew how to survive by myself just with nothing. But when I took that survival course, I had a flashlight and a knife and a flint starter and stuff like that. But when we were kids, my brother and me and my brothers, we didn't have nothing. Not a backpack, not water, nothing. You know, if my mom did that to us today, people probably think that's child abuse, but that's the difference with the kids today. They're so soft. Whine and complain about everything. And back in the time when I grew up, you were either tough or you had to learn how to be tough. Alright, it took me 40 minutes walk today. It's a nice walk. It is muggy, very muggy. People on the East Coast always tell me when I say stuff like that, oh, you don't know what muggy is, you don't know what humidity is. Yeah, I know what humidity is. I lived in Florida for 25 years. 3 weeks ago I spent 3 weeks in Florida, so I know what humidity is. But when you're here in the desert, the Arizona desert, where it's dry all the time, when we do get humidity, oh my God, it is so bad. The air is so thick, it's so hard to breathe. There's a Close Encounter Mountains. I hiked the top of that one. Go check it out on my hiking videos on my playlist. But yeah, I'm soaking wet. I'm gonna go head home, clean up. So this is gonna be it on this video. If you like these kind of videos, smash that like, leave me a comment below, hit that subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. It don't cost you anything, it's free. Like always, thanks for taking the time to watch my videos. Sun's trying to come out. Be kind to people and treat people the way you want to be treated. I'm gone.